we are one of the 10 most deprived areas in Northern Europe. And people don't, I think, fully understand that. You do not get that level of European funding for no reason. And we have 17 of the most deprived wards in the whole of the country. Just think about that. And so some of our children, some of our families are living in as dire circumstances as anywhere in Northern Europe and anywhere in the UK. And the important thing about this plan is not for that to get lost. We don't want to change the image of Cornwall. We want people to come down here and visit us and spend their money here. It's good for our families, but don't lose sight of the levels of deprivation, the levels of need.
Children and young people and their families and carers will know what things are not working properly. They will have ideas about how things could be improved, particularly between services. And that's what I would like to hear. I'd like to hear their voice about what they think from us we could actually do to improve things.
Our vision sets out a very ambitious plan for children's services, and I've always felt that children's services gets lost in the political agenda. Social care precept is not about children's services. That we can't spend one penny of that social care precept in children's services. But for me, it's about if we have it separately, we can show what ambitious plans we're having, but also raises the profile of children's services, what often gets lost. I've very rarely seen an election campaign, either locally or nationally, where actually says, I'm going to actually make children's services better or improve it. It's normally about potholes, bins and dog mess. And I think it's about how we nationally change our view on children's services and actually make it one of the top priorities nationally and locally, because then we'll actually be able to improve children's services, because there'll be more money coming into children's services than what there is currently.
Well, you're about to go knocking on doors in Porthcleven. Are you going to be talking to people about potholes or children's services?
I'll be talking about children's services and how it's important. I would also be talking about potholes. It's about actually representing your whole area, but it's about me telling the good things that are going on in Cornwall about children's services and how it's important. Yes, potholes are important. Dog mess annoys everyone out there, but it's about actually raising the profile of children's services going forward, and actually saying if we do it together, we will actually improve our service. I mean, it's often quoted, it takes a village to raise a child, and I think that's a great analogy of actually what it takes. It does take everyone working together to actually raise a child or help them in their life's journey, because by helping them to have the best educational outcome or deal with life's difficulties in either resilience and mental health and well-being, will actually make it better adults and improve their life expectations and their career opportunities.
I think it's everybody's responsibility. It's whoever comes across that child. A child, one hopes, will be in school most of the time. They don't always, and that is an issue, but it is a school. It's the youth worker, it's the nursery worker, it's the health person, it's the GP, it's everybody's responsibility. But I don't think we necessarily all, or the community maybe, are sometimes afraid of speaking out. And we need to change that ethos.